A very warm welcome to all of you. My name is Helene van Aspergen, and I'm the Program Director for this afternoon's events. This is the third annual School of Therapeutic Sciences prize-giving award ceremony. The prize-giving event came into being in 2020 during the COVID pandemic and has been an online event for the past 2 years. This is our very first in-person prize-giving ceremony, and we're very happy that you can join us this evening. A special welcome to Professor Mnguni, our Assistant Dean of Teaching and Learning, Professor Helen Mieswa, the head of our school, all of our heads of departments that I will introduce to you as we go through the program, the sponsors for the prizes, and then, of course, our prize winners and their guests. For those that might need a comfort break during the ceremony, if you need the bathrooms, if you go out the venue here and just walk around the venue towards your right, you'll find the restrooms there. So I hope that you are all comfortable, and we're going to start with a special welcome from Professor Mnguni. Thanks, Prof. You can come up.
Good afternoon. Goeienaand. Sanbonang. Dumelang. What's missing? Molweni. I'm greeting you in these different languages because today is Africa Day. And I want to wish all of you a very happy one. I know we've got a few hours left, but it's still a very important day in our calendar, which I take quite seriously as a person, primarily because I think it's a reminder of where we are as a people of the continent and where we're supposed to go. We don't get much time to reflect on that particular conversation because we get to do a lot of things in between. But I think it's always important to just take time off and reflect and say, as a people, who are we, where are we, and where are we going? And if we do that reflection, we probably will identify some areas where we need to improve. And I think it's important that we do such improvement. So with just that, I think I must once again say I wish you a happy Africa Day. I had actually planned for this particular event to dress up in my Zulu attire. I'm sure you've seen it before, how the Zulu attire looks like. So I put it on this morning. I did a little bit of dancing, but it was just too cold. So I decided not to wear it. I'm wearing it in my heart. I thought I would want to say just a few words in relation to today's particular event. And of course, congratulations to everybody who's going to be receiving the award, and particularly the families. We often recognize students, we recognize staff members, but we forget that somewhere else there is the support structure. And I think what we see with our students and with our staff members is only a reflection of where they come from. So when a student gets a distinction, for me it says the family received a distinction. When a lecturer receives an award, for me, I say, who is at home who made sure that you've got food, you've got shelter, you've got the support that you need to spend the hours that you spend preparing for your classes, doing your research, or whatever the case may be. So I want to congratulate the parents in particular and the partners or whoever else supported the students so that they can receive these awards. I think it's really, really important to do that. But also, just very briefly, I want to reflect on what it means for somebody to receive an award in 2022. A different time. We all are aware that from 2020 to today, it's a different time. And I'm not going to get into the details of COVID-19 and all of that. But what interests me the most, and I'm glad the head of school is here and the heads of departments are also here, the conversation that I really, really want us to always think about is, we know the content that we teach. We know the research that we conduct. We know the university in which we function. We know the skills that we want them to develop. But do we know our students? Do we know who these people are? And it's easier to say, I know the students, that's Lindelani, that's Sean, that's Chantal, and all of that. But behind the name, who is this person? Where do they come from? What are their values? What are they going through on a daily basis? Prof. Mia as well, and Prof. Nsia, you will recall, I think it was last year, where a particular student had a very unfortunate situation of being kidnapped. Not once. Who is that student? When they walk into a lecture room, how do we present ourselves to them so that one day they can also receive the award as everybody else? Just today, I learned of at least 2 cases of students who are going through mental depression and the like, and unfortunately it's quite serious to the extent that we have to refer them to a hospital. Why did we not know about it 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, or a month ago? What could have been a trigger? Could it have been me? Did I say something to this student? But the bottom line is, do we know who these people are? We walk into the lecture room, we teach them online, and we have fun, and we assess them, we do all sorts of things, and we give them awards. But who are they? Who are these students? And I say this in the presence of some students here because it's not enough for them to be just student numbers. They are human too. So while I congratulate the ones who are receiving the awards today, and I do it with a very warm heart, I'm just wondering, what did these ones do differently for them to survive the last 2 years and still perform the way they did? What can we learn from them and share with the others? But more importantly, what is it that we should do to change so that next year this room could be full of people who have received 80%, 90%, and we don't even know who to get to give the award to because there's now 5 of them at 95%. What could we do to get there? Now, this is going to take us reflecting, honestly and genuinely. It's going to take us listening to one another, listening to the student, listening, more importantly, to their parents. Most of the time, we don't talk to the parents. We don't even know who the parents are. They just come in, drop the student at residence, and then they disappear. Then I take the students to the campus, we train them, then we're done with them. There is the gate, bye. Oh, by the way, let's do a little bit of a celebration, call it a graduation ceremony. When we're done, thank you very much. But we never get a chance to say, good afternoon, Mr. Van Merwe, I'm teaching your child in my class. How do you do, sir? We don't get that time. And as a matter of fact, we've become a society of people busy doing things, but we have no relationship with one another. Now, I'm taking this very serious and very intense, and everybody's now, it's become a very intense setting, even though we're supposed to be having these awards. And I do that deliberately because I don't want us to be drunk in the atmosphere of celebration and forget that tomorrow morning we've got class again. I want us to think about these awards, celebrate the achievement, but when we're done doing so, say to ourselves, what can we do to move forward? Finally, congratulations once again to everybody who's going to receive the award. I have the utmost respect for the head of school, she knows, the heads of departments, the lecturers, the students, and the parents, because you pulled through 2021 and 2020. It cannot have been easy. It was difficult. The fact that you're here, for me, says, wow, how did they do it? How did these lecturers do it? How did you convince them that it's okay, let's keep marching forward, there is a tomorrow? How did you do it? I have no idea. But I really, really appreciate each and everyone's effort. I talk to Prof. Mia as well now and then, and one thing that I've said to her, she pays attention to detail. And I suspect that by so doing, the lecturers and the academics and the staff, the administrators in the departments do the same. And that's why we are able to celebrate as we are doing today. But Prof. Miezo, it doesn't end here, of course. Tomorrow is another day. I wish all of you all of the best. As you celebrate today, as you receive your awards and you do whatever that you have to do for Africa Day, just remember tomorrow, if you got 86% today, tomorrow it's got to be 89, it's got to be 90, because you can. Thank you very much and have fun.
Prof. Nguni, thank you very much for that heartfelt message. So as we just wait for the PowerPoint presentation to come up, we've reached the point for the awards. And you'll see as I read the awards and the student names, it will also be reflected on the screen. So we're going to start with the awards for the Bachelor of Science in Physiotherapy. And I would like to ask our Head of Department, Professor Veronica Ntia, to come to the front and to assist in handing out the awards. The first award is the Barbara Machol Memorial Prize, and it is awarded to the student who obtained the best overall mark for the course Clinical Physiotherapy in the third year of study towards the BSc Physiotherapy degree. And this prize is awarded jointly to Kaylin Padayachi and Sarah Mured. So if they're here, please come to the front. Over there. And let's give them a hand again. The next award is the Alfred Rothberg Medal for Rehabilitation, and this is awarded to the student who obtained the best overall mark for the course Rehabilitation 2 in the final year of study towards the physiotherapy degree. And the joint recipients are Emma Hayward and Chisholm Udwedzwe. The next prize is the Jean Blair Medal in Physiotherapy, which is awarded to the student who obtained the best overall mark for the course Clinical Physiotherapy 2 in the final year of study. The prize is awarded to Keegan Lalvo. I don't think Keegan is here this evening, so we'll make sure he gets his prize. Then the next prize and the last physiotherapy prize is the Joe Beenhakker Award in fourth year physiotherapy, which is awarded to the student who obtained the best overall mark for the course Physiotherapy 3 in the final year of study, and the prize is awarded to Amina Dolly. I'm going to ask Professor Ntia to share a few words with the students.
Okay, good evening. Yes, I would also like to greet Professor Nguni there and say Tobela. I hear most people say Dumela Sarbona and they forget my home language, Sepedi, you would say Tobela. And yeah, they go Dumela, which is Tswana Sotho. Yes, but to also request that, because Prof. Nguni was saying he had a dramatic morning with his Zulu attire and a bit of dance. May we request him to do it when he arrives at home and share a video clip so it's part of this occasion, because I really would want to see that. But I didn't have a dramatic morning like that, but it's good to know that people had a dramatic morning. But this evening, the role that I'm going to play now is just to congratulate the physiotherapy students. So we as a department are very proud of you. Would like to say, I want to echo Prof. Nguni's sentiment, saying you worked very hard despite tough circumstances. We know how difficult it was with unpredictable clinical days, unpredictable lecture days where we don't know whether we'll be going online, we'll be face-to-face. But the key thing is you managed to do very well despite all of this. And the marks were also very high, and even external examiners were impressed by the performance. So we're very proud of that. And again, to say, as you begin, like Prof. Mguni has already said, that next year or even in the next round of tests, we'd want to see better marks. And those who are already in practice, we want to believe that it's a reflection of how you are as individuals, hard workers. And we also believe that through your hard work and you being a high achiever, we can always remain confident that we have leaders in you, that will continue to excel in all areas of physiotherapy. And I would like to take this opportunity to say, may everything go well in your future, and may you continue to excel, and may everything about your life be filled with victory. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Ntia. That brings us to the Pharmacology prizes, and I'd like to ask Professor Robin van Zyl to assist with handing over some of the prizes. The first prize is the prize for Pharmacology in Bachelor of Pharmacy Year 4. This prize is awarded to the student who achieves the highest mark for Pharmacology in the degree of Bachelor of Pharmacy final year. This prize is sponsored by Sun Pharma, and I just want to find out if Peter Walton is here this evening to hand over the prize. Okay, then Prof. van Zyl, if you can assist. So the award goes to Bong Gumusa Sitoli. Is he here? Okay, we'll make sure he gets the prize after the ceremony. The prize for Pharmacology in Bachelor of Pharmacy Year 3 is awarded to the student who achieves the highest mark for Pharmacology in the degree of Bachelor of Pharmacy 3rd year. The prize is again sponsored by Sun Pharma, and it goes to Muniba Lahir. The next prize is the prize for Pharmacology in Bachelor of Science in Physiotherapy, which is awarded to the student who achieves the highest mark for Pharmacology in the degree of Bachelor of Physiotherapy in 3rd year. This prize is sponsored by Axiology Labs. Is Russell Millen here? Great, Russell, please come to the front to assist us. And the award goes to Alexa Rapp. The next prize is the prize for Pharmacology in Bachelor of Nursing Science, which is awarded to the student who achieves the highest mark for Pharmacology in the degree of Bachelor of Nursing Science final year. The prize is sponsored by Thermo Fisher. Is Daisy Matlala here to hand over the prize? Okay. The award goes to Shazia Abbas, and Prof. van Zyl will assist. And Shazia is not here. Okay. Then the last prize for Pharmacology is the prize for Pharmacology in the degree Bachelor of Health Sciences, awarded to the student with the highest marks for Pharmacology in this degree. The prize is sponsored by Separation Scientific South Africa. Is Frankie Ragnert here? Okay. The award goes to Clarence Mahatlela. I'd like to invite Professor van Zyl to share a few words with the students.
Evening, everyone, and thank you for all those that have come to the ceremony. It's great to see so many faces here. So to all the Pharmacology prize winners, present and absent, Congratulations so very much on your great achievement in conquering pharmacology. You took it head on and you've succeeded. And hopefully that's how you'll tackle the rest of your lives. You can only go from success to success. And the pharmacology staff and I wish you all the very, very best with all your future endeavors. And remember, we're always on the 8th floor, so give us a call if you need some help. And then to our sponsors, thank you so much for your civic mindedness in supporting our students through these awards. We truly do appreciate it. And also then to the people that have organized tonight, thank you very much. And please travel safe home. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This brings us to the Bachelor of Science in Occupational Therapy prizes. And I'd like to ask Mrs. Mattie van Niekerk, as the head of department, to join us in the front. The first prize is the Occupational Therapy Association of South Africa, OTASA Gauteng Branch Prize, which is awarded to the most outstanding final year student in the field of physical occupational therapy. This prize is sponsored by OTASA. Is Raisa Isop here? Please join us in the front. And the prize is awarded to Taryn Kuri. Taryn, you can stay here. So the next prize is the Occupational Therapy Departmental Occupational Science Prize, which is awarded to the final year occupational therapy student who attains the highest mark in the Science of Occupation 3 course, and the award goes to Taryn Kuri. Then we have the Psychiatric Occupational Therapy POTS Student Prize, which is awarded for excellence in occupational therapy treatment of psychiatric patients. This prize is sponsored by Psychiatric OT Group. Is Relaine Smith here? Not, okay. The prize goes to Sarah Bidewell, Nicole Maya, and Hannah Miller. And the last occupational therapy prize is the Institute for Occupational Therapists in Private Practice, INSTOPP, Practice Management Award, which is awarded to the best fourth-year student in the Practice Management module at all the universities in South Africa. This prize is sponsored by the Institute for Occupational Therapy in Private Practice. Is Hanneke Jonas here? Okay. So Mrs. van Niekerk will help to hand out the prizes, and the joint winners are Nicole Meyer, Amber van Staden, Genevieve Liebenberg, Julia Baylis, Lontai Dairino, and Robin Callow. I'd like to invite Mrs. van der Kerk just to share a few words with her students.
So first of all, thank you very much to all of our association and our industry partners who are sponsoring some of our prizes. These prizes have come a long way. It's not the first time that we are awarding them. So thank you very much to the long-standing support that we have from our association and from INSTOPP. Then to the students. 2020 was an interesting year, and I think nobody wants to relive it. It was a year of extreme uncertainty, but in typical occupational therapy style, our students rolled with the punches, and they just went with the flow. And if we had dogs interrupting, my students know what my dogs' names are because my dogs interrupted their lectures. And in fact, to the point that they asked me last year in fourth year when we started with the management, because that's what I teach them, they asked me how my dog is instead of asking me how I am. So that's the extent to which Bella has grown up with my students over the past couple of years. She was we got her as a COVID puppy, actually. So congratulations to our students. Thank you for rolling with the punches. Thank you for being the flexible occupational therapists that you are, and for learning this important value that as occupational therapists, we must be flexible because our patients very often can't be. My congratulations to you on your awards, on the good marks that you've achieved, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in postgrad. And well done also for choosing the places that you chose for your ComServe. Our occupational therapy students are very often scattered all over the country, and they very frequently choose community-based placements and very rural placements for their fieldwork. So well done, congratulations, and we are super proud of you, and we're proud to call you fellow occupational therapists.
Thank you very much. This brings us to the prizes for the Bachelor of Pharmacy. And I'd like to ask Ms. Stephanie de Rappert to come and join us in the front. So the first prize is the Monty Rubenstein Memorial Prize for the Promotion of Pharmacy. This award is presented to the student nominated by his or her peers as the member of their class most recognized for their contribution to the promotion of pharmacy students. Students are judged on their positive social involvements that support the progress of pharmacy students through both internal and external social and professional committees. The prize is sponsored by PSSA. I'm not sure if we've got a representative from PSSA here. But the winner of this prize is Ntombi Zodwa Luwaka. And I practiced it this morning. The David Bayever-Sandoz Clinical Pharmacy Award is presented to the students assigned the highest mark in pharmacotherapy in the 3rd and 4th years. The 3rd year winner is Muniba Lahir, and the 4th year winner is Bongumusa Sitole. So you can both come up. Then the last prize for pharmacy is the Aspen Pharmacare Prize for Emerging Pharmaceutical Business Development, Innovation and Leadership. This is an excellence prize that is presented to the best team of 3rd-year students within the pharmacy practice division who produce the best pharmaceutical business plan under the department's Farm Apprentice program that has the potential to make a great pharmaceutical-related health impact on humanity. This prize is sponsored by Aspen Pharmacare. Is Dr. Stavros Nikolaou here? Okay. The prize is jointly awarded to Mikongelo Baloyi, Senamile Dlamini, Nozibusiso Kuzwayo, Amon Kutumela, Nosipo Msweli, Stacy Nera, Nosipo Nkele. So please come to the front. I'd like to ask Mr. Rapper just to share a few words with the students.
Good evening, everybody. It's wonderful to be here. I feel very privileged to be here today to be able to represent the pharmacy department. I want to say a very big congratulations to our awardees tonight. We're very proud of you. We wish you well and continued success in everything that you do. We wish you well in the future. And if you are one of our intern graduates, we hope you'll come back to visit us soon. Remember, just like Prof. Francel said, we're on the 8th floor, and we love to see you. Okay, congratulations, everybody.
The last awards for this evening are for the Department of Nursing. Is Professor Mavunda here? Welcome. So the first prize is the Nestle Prize in Women's Health, and this prize is awarded to the best final year student in Women's Health. This prize is sponsored by the Nestle Nutrition Institute Africa, and I'd like to ask Annemarie de Beer and Lindiwe Wati to join us up the front to hand over the prize. And the winner of the prize is Mtiyani Nomkosi. Who isn't here? Sorry about that. The next prize is the Barbara Robertson Prize for Comprehensive Nursing 4, and this award is for the candidate who achieves the highest mark in the final year of study in both hospital and community aspects of the theoretical component of the course. In addition, the candidate must have demonstrated proficient nursing practice in both hospital and community settings. And the prize is awarded to Brittany Parker, who I don't think is here. Okay, congratulations to Brittany. The last prize is the Tara Floating Trophy Award for Psychiatric Nursing, which is awarded to a graduate in nursing for excellence in psychiatric nursing theory and practice. And the award goes to Tikofela Brightness. Who also isn't here, unfortunately. Professor Mavunda, would you like to say a few words to the students, seeing that we're doing a video recording so they might hear it later?
Good evening. Sanibonani, Molweni. I thought that because our students are not here, I was going to be not going to do any, I'm sorry to congratulate them. But seeing that I am given the opportunity, let me just say, to become a nurse is not an easy task. We always require them to be in the clinical area. We require them to be in the classroom. And in the clinical area, they don't only, practice, but they also work, which means that they must learn how to give an injection and a lot of other things. I just want to say to our students who have won this afternoon, congratulations. We wish them all the best in their future endeavors, wherever they may be. A big congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Mavunda, and sorry for putting you on the spot. That brings us to the end of the awards, but I want to definitely ask Professor Mieswa, she's the best that we saved for last, to come and do the closing remarks. She's our esteemed head of school. She's from the physiotherapy department, so we miss her now that she's not in our department anymore, but she's doing wonderful work as the head of school. So, Prof. Mieswa, over to you.
So I was watching everybody else. I was watching everybody else come down to the mic, and I said, "Ergonomics, guys." Anyway, thank you very much. And I must say, this is the first time we've had the heads of departments speaking. So usually it's quite easy for me because they haven't said anything. But today I was thinking, I've got that in my speech, and that, and that. And then I thought, okay, it's all right. I'll find something to say. But yeah, there's a lot I do want to say. First of all, I want to say a special applause to the students. Please give them another round of applause. You can see what a diverse school we have. All other schools in this faculty probably have one discipline. The medics have medics. The pathology has people who only do pathology. But we have 6 disciplines. There was one missing today. We need to get them to get some prizes going, and that's our Department of Exercise Science and Sports Medicine. So we are a diverse school, and with diversity comes real strength. And I think you can see in the way this wonderful A team has put together this evening. It's a pity that not all students came, but for the nurses, I know that they are under immense pressure to finish their hours. So they are in the clinical areas, and they finish quite late, and by the time they come to campus, we'll be finished. So a special congratulations to them as they are not here. So that some can achieve is proof that others can achieve too. And that was said by Abraham Lincoln. My husband drives me crazy with watching everything about that man. He's wonderful, but now I've learned so much about him. And thank you for your achievements, students. You have started the journey to proving that it is possible and opened the door to possibilities. Did you know that Wits has produced 5 Nobel laureates, 44 individuals who attained national orders, 52 Mandela Rhodes Scholars, and 13 who made it to the Forbes list, and 32 knighthoods done by the Queen herself. So believe me, you are tomorrow's leaders, and Wits will give you the necessary edge. So another round of applause to yourselves. We could stop and ask each one of you who have excelled tonight and have been recognized tonight what you did, and have a collection of lessons for others to learn from. However, from old wisdom, we know a few things, and let me pick 3. You have mastered small daily improvements over time that have led to stunning results. No great achievement is without persistence, and comfort is the greatest enemy to achievement. So don't get too comfortable. You were told that earlier. So I'm sure that you have mastered part or all of these to get here, and much more. So, and as I've mentioned, small daily improvements, persistence, consistency, and not getting too comfortable. Importantly though, due to your efforts you have achieved, and we are here today to acknowledge you and to say thank you to you for doing that. And in doing so as head of school, I know that you have many to support you and to be your crutch. Some of these include your colleagues and peers who walk together alongside you, and on your and the school's part, let me say thank you to your peers. Your parents, and thank you parents for coming on Wednesday evening at 5 o'clock, load shedding in some of your areas, traffic lights not working. You were here on time. Nobody walked in after we had closed the door. So thank you very much for coming, all of you. And yes. So not only your parents, but your siblings and close family and close friends. And on yours and the school's behalf, thank you. Thank you to the parents, the siblings, and the other relatives. Thirdly, your lecturers and those who support them fully, which is from our professional staff, the administrators, and everybody else. On your behalf, I want to say thank you to this group of people. Recently, a colleague of mine passed through my office, and she said, I came to academia thinking I will have an easier time than in the clinical space. I have found a newfound respect for academics. Every part of the day is filled with something, and if you want to achieve, there is some work that may even go unnoticed. Such work includes dealing with students who are lost, who are demotivated, who are failing, who have social problems, even supporting the student who excels. These things take time. And wow, that puts a new meaning to the saying, the gift of time. The greatest gift you can give someone is your time. And you are giving a portion of your life that you will never get back. I also want to say a special thank you to the sponsors. Don't believe anybody who says money doesn't make the world go round. It does. It certainly makes these awards go round. So thank you very, very much. And it motivates not only us, but the students. And it allows us to put the resources that we require into everything that the students need. Thank you. Special thank you to you. So thank you, all of you, for your time in your work tonight and going forward. Congratulations once again to all those who have excelled today. Go forth and pay it forward by giving time to others. I would like to thank the team that put tonight's efforts together and the program, and have paid attention to every necessary detail and have made tonight a success. It is wonderful to come together in a face-to-face setting. And I'm sure this room is big enough for us to say we had some social distancing. So could I ask the A team to stand, because although you see 3 here, there are others. And let's give them a round of applause and say thank you. Who else is here? Thank you. It is because of such academics that makes my work much easier. So I really do want to take the opportunity to thank all the academics and once again everybody for coming tonight, and to the students. Enjoy the evening, but see you tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Professor Mieswa, for those kind and lovely words. So that brings us to the end of our program. Please join us outside for some coffee and tea. And we've got individually packaged refreshments for everyone. So please make sure that you receive that as you go out. So drive safely and have a good evening further.